Hi, WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of American in Germany tasting rare and exotic whiskeys, and today I have something else rare. This was one of 221 bottles. Black Corbie Boyne. This is batch number 2. They use cask number 15283. This is a single malt Irish whiskey cask strength. So, there is a wine company or a wine cellar in Düsseldorf and in Essen, Germany. It's called the Kaspar, and they actually have very many different types of single cask bottlings that they've done themselves, usually under the name of the Essener Hof, which would be called the Court of Essen, as in the courtyard of Essen. And I've tasted a few of those already in the past. And this is actually taken, they bought them from Adelphi. Adelphi is an independent bottle, just like Gordon MacPhail and Signatory and so on. Adelphi is basically, according to all my friends, a guarantee for excellent bottles. Now, they've done since then, they did the batch number 1, which I don't have. This is the batch number 2. This was one of 221 bottles, whiskey base number 66185 with 57.1%. Actually went for about 70 euros, which is about $80 at the moment, or $77. And up until now, this is, I'm now in 2018. For the Christmas, they actually did batch number 5 of their Irish whiskey with the Black Corbie, their own label. And the Boyne is the Irish whiskey moment. So, it was distilled on the 18th of September 2009, and it was bottled on the 9th of February 2015. Am I reading this correctly with a 9? I'm not, no, the 9 is wrong. It was bottled on the 18th of September 2001. It's good if I can read my own handwriting, because otherwise I would not have had almost the 14 years. So my nose says, oh, this is good. I've already done my German video, so I know this is very good. This was recommended to me. I have a friend online, and I said, hey, my best Irish whiskey in the world was maybe batch number 3 from Black Rock. It's an independent bottling of the Irish minus whiskey.de over here, and now batch number 4 is actually very good. And he said, no, Jason, in all my testings, I've done many whiskey tastings, Black Corbie always wins. And I was like, why? And I noticed this, and I was like, I know why. I had from the Scotch Single Malt Scotch Society a Auchentoshan single malt cask strength, and exactly the same smell. It's and Rossi always says Auchentoshan's not a Scottish, but rather a triple distilled Irish whiskey. And I must admit that this is very good. I get ripe melons. I get orange peels. I get oak. I get malty barley. Very good. It's just a fabulous combination of complexity that I've very rarely ever had in Irish whiskey. This is nice. It's 57.1%. So I'm going to dilute it down to about 50% as a sweet spot. Oh, wow. I still have this burnt, not burnt, these, we call them gebrannte Mandeln is the German word. We have the candied almonds. Over here in Germany, sometimes you'll have the chestnuts that are actually roasted over here, and you can also roast the almonds. That's exactly what I get. Very nice. Oh, wow. 50% is about a sweet spot for me. 57.1% is just the cask strength, a non-chilled filter, no color added. For an Irish whiskey, this is fairly dark, by the way. 13 plus years old. Very nice. On the nose, fantastic for an Irish whiskey. And the palate just goes up and up. Comes in, and you get the spices. and then you get the wood, and even the alcohol supports everything, especially at 50%. Yeah, I would not believe that I'm drinking an Irish whiskey if it didn't say so on the label. I really would think it's a great Auchentoshan. This stuff is wonderful, which is kind of saying something about Irish whiskey, isn't it? If I kind of compare it to Scottish and one of the lower brands of Scottish, Auchentoshan is not the best whiskey that Scotland has to offer. I'm putting Scottish here and I'm putting Irish here, aren't I? I'm so sorry for that, but it just tastes a little bit different from the normal Irish whiskeys. I'm actually going to give it an A minus. This is very, very nice stuff. Now, it's, as I said, €70, 77 dollars, which is no longer available. I have not tried batch number 2, 3, 4, 5, but if they're anything like this, I'm going to give it actually a B minus, because it's almost impossible to find cask strength single malt Irish whiskey in an entire bottle of 0.7%. That is fabulous. Now, I reviewed here the Spade and Bushels from the Hatcotch. Ooh, I know where it is in the map. Northern Ireland, over left to the right to the top. Their first expression that they bottled, even though they haven't distilled it. That was a single cask expression. I know that Redbreast, and I know that St. Patrick's. If you take a look at in German, my top 10 Irish whiskies, I think 6 of the 10, if not 7 of the 10, actually were cask strength whiskies there. Very, very, very nice. I love cask strength Irish whiskey. Very, 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 very much so. And this is that plus a little bit more. So that's why I'm going to give it a B minus for the value for money. So A minus as in the taste. If you can ever get your hands on 221 bottles in Germany, mostly sold around the area of Düsseldorf and Essen. Even now, I think it's difficult for me to get anything from batch 1, impossible. Batch 2, no longer there. Batch 3, I don't think anything's there. Batch 4, I might get a bottle or two. And batch 5 just came out a couple months ago, and it's still available. Wow. Thank you very much, Ralph Kaspar, for selecting or allowing Adalfi, the independent bottler, to select the bottles for you, and you bought them from the warehouse. Very, very nice stuff. I can highly recommend anything Adalfi brings on the market if you can get your hands on it. Thank you much for watching. WhiskyJason here, whiskey tasting rare and exotic whiskey and bourbons and Irish whiskey and everything else here from the viewpoint of an American that lives in Germany. Thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for my videos. See you then. Bye-bye.